Hello everybody, welcome back. Oh, we have a new mail. What's the new mail? Let's have a look. Okay, we'll just... Oh, wrong button. There we go. New mail. Drivers with own equipment needed. Please, if you have your own vehicle, inquire directly at our dock in Sheffield, Transinet. Ooh. Are they on the job list? Let's have a gander, shall we? Job market. We're on the Transinet job anyway. That's where we're heading anyway. Let's rock and roll. Okay. I've disabled the parking brake. Apparently I didn't. No, it was already disabled. That was a good start, wasn't it? Okay, right, let's rock and roll. You're all on the outside lane. Oh, 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 oh! I don't have a trailer on now. Sorry. I'm just gonna... Well, thank you. He obviously didn't like the fact that I cut him up. Turn the lights on. I didn't even look to see if the roundabout was clear. Whoops. Okay, let's rock and roll. Oh, oh, we're speeding. Slow it down. Okay. Oh, the brakes are terrible on it, I can tell you that. Okay. Let us get over to Sheffield for our new load to Iceberg. Come on. Lights go green. Let's rock and roll. So this wagon may be an FH16, but it's still a bit sluggish. Why is it slowing us down to 30? That's nonsense. We're leaving the city. We want to be gaining some speed. Just take it down a little bit. I don't know why this guy's in the outside lane. Oh, we're going to need that lane as well, aren't we? I have a horrible feeling we are. Hopefully we can get some speed on soon. There we go. Get past him. Get into the outside lane. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the wagon don't like that corner. Oh, we definitely need to invest in a steering wheel, I can tell you that. It's raining. Okay, let's just use all the road apparently. Oh, that rain's getting heavier. Get out of my way. Oh, it's definitely getting heavier. I'd just like to have it. There we go. That rain's looking amazing. I mean, with the graphic settings up to maximum, it really does look good. Van that's just going slow as hell. Why are you going so slow? There we go. Okay. Let's pull her back in and let's head on over to Sheffield. Welcome back everybody, and we are just making our way off the motorway into Sheffield. Now it looks like we're at a different section of Sheffield to where we've been before. It's not an issue, we'll just slow it down here. Now I'm doing this corner. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that's a good... Apparently I've skidded. We'll try that again. Did not know skidding was a thing. Now I do. Well, let's try again. Mental note, don't slam the brakes on. Just feather the brakes, there we go. Let's try that again without any crashing. Okay, there we go. Back on the road now. I see the traffic slows down during the bad weather. That is real. Because the weather could just be a little bit of rain like it is now, and everybody seems to do about 30 mile an hour under the speed limit. And then brake testing trucks. So very accurate for UK anyway. We're heading into Sheffield now to pick up our load. The Transnet is just ahead of us. Oh, don't brake. Oh, crap. We're skidding again. Let's try not skidding more often. It didn't help he braked in front of us. Probably shouldn't have been so close behind him though, so my fault. Made it. Okay, where's Transnet? Looks like it's to our left. Oh, this weather is terrible. Okay, looks like it's just here, but where is it? Oh, it's there. We'll just do a U-turn. Hey! I was indicating. Let's just cost us money. Let's try again. Okay. Right, where's our trailer? No one tells you which one's your trailer. I'm not seeing the trailer here that we need to pick up. We're here, so I wonder if we need to be just put it on the entrance. There we go. Give me my trailer. There we go. We've got the job. Do we not? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a new one. That's Sheffield to Carlisle. What's that there? I'm going to take this job instead. Okay, right, there's our trailer. Right, let's hook up. Now, the advanced coupling means that... Oh, needing our brakes there. Advanced coupling means I have to actually get under it properly, and it won't just slot into place like it does normally. Ooh, wheel spinning? Looks like we were wheel spinning. So, underneath properly. There we go. Fifth wheel into the kingpin. Like so. Oh, did we miss that? I think we were pretty under that. A little bit more that way. Might be a higher trailer than I expected. Just turn it slightly. There we go. Straighten it now. There we go. And we're in. We're on our way to Carlisle in this awful weather. So I don't know how this is going to handle. Okay, let's go. And we're on our way again. So let's get our way out of Sheffield without smashing into anything. This trip to Sheffield has not been good for me. Ooh, we are sliding. Let's try not wrecking anything this time. And we're going to have to post a break as well on the way up to Carlisle because we're running out of our time here. Now the only downside to the simulation is it only simulates your daily driving. So once you've done a certain length of time in the game, it requires you to have 9 hours off. It doesn't simulate the midway breaks that you've got to have, the working time that you've got and stuff like that, because obviously you're not actually unloading. So it's a shame that it doesn't include that, but well, you can only get so much from a simulation, I guess. Maybe in the future there may be something that puts it in so you're doing, you know, actual game time, 4.5 hours when you need a break, something like that, because at the moment you can travel for miles, or at least something that incorporates needing a 45-minute break, or you can split to a 15 and a 30, stuff like that. Well, that could be quite complex, I think. So let's get our way out of the city. We seem to have gotten out of the city a bit better than we did get in, which is always a Brucey bonus. But let's make our way out. We've only got, I think we've got 11 ton on, but it is very sluggish. Okay, so we're heading to the M6. So I was hoping we'd probably go the other way, but no, sorry, M1 we're on. Oh, what if we're taking the M1 straight up? Maybe. Would make sense coming from Sheffield, I guess. Manchester to Newcastle. I think Manchester's the other way. Oh, this rain is not for stopping. Let's move on over. There we go. We're getting the hang of just feathering it now, so we're not rocking the trailer everywhere. Obviously, the settings we have make it very interesting. As I thought, coming up to 5:30 and the traffic hasn't really increased anything, so it's not time sensitive. It is looking like the rain is stopping, so we'll turn off our wipers. Yeah, it's just a light drizzle now, which seems to be clearing quite easily off the windscreen. So move on over. Okay. And we're rocking, so let's make our way up to Carlisle. We're just going to pull off to the services. We got our rest time, so we're not going over our rest. We could probably get a little bit further up, but we don't want to risk it. So let's pull on in. Fuel's fine. We got absolutely tons of fuel, so I'm not worried about that. We got 2 tanks on this truck, so we'll just head on in. Go through it just to, there we go. Ooh, bumpy. And we'll park her up. There we go, alongside this one here. Ooh, there we go. Nicely does it. And there we go. Parking brake on, engine off, and let's get some rest. Okay. Customer expects delivery very soon. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Let's turn our engine on. When is the delivery expected? It's not telling us. Oh, apparently the job's late. You had to do it in one hit. Let's take the parking brake off, let's get out of here and let's get it delivered then. You gotta give us some time to deliver it, that's insane. Oh. Let's get it up there anyway. I think we'll make a loss on some of the money, but we should still make a good profit on it anyhow. And we've still got 3 hours to go. So we'll try and get up there as soon as we can. We'll see you all in Carlisle. Oh, welcome back everybody, and as you can see we are about 18 miles away from Carlisle's the delivery point. So we're going to come off here, off the M6. We did move over the Pennines onto the M6. Let's just drop her down, nice and steady. She stopped quite. Oh, there we go. Getting phone calls because the load is late. Kind of like that. That's a kind of cool touch. Okay. Oh, we're just going to cut that corner a little bit there, but we didn't go on the grass, so I'm happy with the corner cutting. Okay. So let's head to the delivery point. Hopefully it won't take too much off us for the late delivery. But we're not sure yet until we get there how much it's going to cost us. Well, at least they've actually got their load, you know what I mean? It's not a failed load. So there is that much. But let's... Oh, we're coming in here now. Just take it nice and steady because I don't want to flip it on the corner. That's the last thing we need, is it to be flipped. Okay. Here we go. We're heading in now. Carlisle, Glasgow. Just trailer leaning slightly there. No problem. We managed it nice and easy. E-Acres. That's usually got some good runs out of E-Acres. But let's head into. Looks like we're heading into the centre of Carlisle. These sides make me laugh. Head on for Glasgow or Manchester. Both in the opposite direction, but all roads lead to Manchester. Some of you may be thinking, why have I chosen Manchester as a starting point? Well, that's just because that's not far from where I actually do start. I start out of Liverpool, or just before Liverpool, between Liverpool and Preston. So I figured that's as close as we're going to get. I didn't really want to start in Liverpool. There's some good runs to Liverpool, which would be nice, but Manchester's a good hub for us to start off with. So we're heading into Carlisle now. Nice green light for us to get round. Straight round there. Right, let's see what the damage is when we get in here, shall we? I'm not quite sure. This looks like it could be quite an awkward drop point. We'll see. Look at this, we've got green lights galore. Okay. Take it around nicely there. And I think we're at post bed. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to be. Okay. Oh, it's taking us straight around there. Excellent, good. Let's find the drop-off point. Oh, it is a little tight. Should be alright getting around though. Oh, there's our drop-off point. I presume we're going over the cones, so I'm going to run over the cones. Because they won't technically be there in real life. It's the only way really I could show it without having the image. We should have put that. Yes, look at that, excellent. Yeah, you can run over the cones. Let's just take off the extra. There we go. Let's put it slightly that way, there we go. Nice and easy for a change. There we go, excellent. Delivery's done. Oh, we only lost 500 quid, but I'm happy with that. It's still a good profitable load, and we've got another level as well, so we can put another point into what we want to be doing. Current job offered. Oh, let's now I want to get ADR, so let's have a look. Now I want to work in flammable liquids. I think we'll go for. That's not flammable. That's flammable. Okay. Carlisle to Manchester. It's the only one we've got here. Gets us back down. So we'll take that job. Trailer is ready. Excellent. We'll just hang fire for a second. We've got an email, so let's see what the email is. Special transports. Hello boss, I have something special for you. Thanks to our connections, we're now able to get to a real challenge. Some special, extra large and heavy cargoes need to be hauled by a true professional. It won't be easy and require some skill, patience, cooperation with escorting vehicles and extra care. But you have it all right. Also, bigger risk comes with a bigger profit. If you're interested, you can visit these cities, etc, etc. What have we got in the UK? We've got Plymouth, Cardiff, Sheffield, London, we've got Glasgow, we've got no Manchester. No, not Manchester. It's a little annoying. Well, never mind. We got our special deliveries, so and we'll look at some of them as we're going down. Well, let's make our way to Manchester. Take the brake off. That's our trailer there. Poor speed. Well, let's make sure this delivery isn't late. And then what I might do is I might actually look for another job going over to Sheffield, because they have 3 jobs coming out of there. And I still want that iceberg job, so... Okay, nice, it does it. I'm going to do it off the mirrors this time, because looking at the back end didn't really justify it. There we go, nice and steady. Just turn her slightly. There we go. Under we go. We don't want to hit it too hard. There we go, excellent. And we're on our way. Lights are on. Cables have been attached. Right, I think we have to go back out that way. Well, that's a tight turn anyway, so let's get our way out this way anyway. Now the run down to Manchester should be nice and easy. Should just be straight down the M6. There's no across the Pennines this time. Them lights look a bit low. So one thing I haven't seen is double deck trailers. That'd be nice to see some double deck trailers. I may have to have a look and see if they've got a mod for double deck trailers. Okay, right, what have we got? Traffic galore. The whole of England comes down the road when we want to come out. We've got an opening after the truck. There we go. And we're across. Nice and steady. Excellent. And we're on our way again. So let's get out of the city and then we'll make like a tree. Anytime you want to go to green. There we go. These lights take forever. So we're not on a filter, so we'll just creep it forward. Well, that's actually quite a lot of traffic. I think we're going to get across here. So the good thing about keeping it rolling is usually you keep the power on quite nicely. Has he stopped for us to go? Okay, not quite sure why he stopped for us to go, but we'll take advantage of that. Not sure why he did that. Looks like he's actually got the wrong lane, so maybe he took the wrong lane. Who knows? We're out of here anyway. I do like the traffic mod that I've put on. The traffic's a lot better now. It's just normal mod. It's just a little too light. There's just not really much traffic, so it's not really as much of a challenge. Because at the end of the day, the traffic does present you with a nice challenge. You know, you've got to try and navigate around a city that's quite busy. You know, it's not just a case of just flying around everywhere. Because, you know, we're trying to be as realistic as we can without affording, you know, boring gameplay. I'm going to come in here. One thing I need to sort out is the radio, because I've not got the radio on and it's quite quiet. Oh, an ambulance. Okay, so let's go. I don't know who has right away on that. I think we might have had right away actually. Bit of a weird junction. But never mind. Let's get our way out of the city. Here we go. And I'll see you guys on the entrance to Manchester. So then, see you shortly. Well, welcome back everybody, and as you can see, we are just making our way into Manchester. About 15 miles, 17 miles, 16 miles, there we go. I'm getting it right the first time, next time. But we're just heading into Manchester now to drop off our load. So we're not far out, we're just on the M62. Looks like we've got the turning off here, just ahead. We can drop this load off, and then we're probably going to look for another load into Sheffield. We'll make our way there. We still haven't got massive amounts of money, and the loan will come out soon. So we still can't make any changes to the vehicle or buy any additional vehicles. But that's really what I want to try and do, is I want to start looking for agencies to get some drivers in, and then we can try and make some more money. Why is this? Oh. Let's try not wrecking it. I don't know why that was leaning so much. There we go. The camber on this junction is terrible. Just had a bit of a scrape there, so it's not caused any damage to the vehicle, thankfully. I'm just pulling behind this truck here. There we go. I could have probably overtaken him, but we're coming into Manchester now, so I don't really want to risk it. And I don't know whether it's just randomised, but the traffic between 7 and 8 o'clock was considerably more than I had noticed previously. So maybe it does work on the traffic time, or it broke very suddenly. That's what happens when you drive too close to vehicles. Yeah, as you can see, the traffic is building up quite considerably still. So I'm not quite sure if that's just randomised or if it actually has taken into account rush hour. I didn't notice as much in the evening as I did in the morning. As you can see at lights, the traffic does somewhat build up. Which presented an interesting issue when we were at a junction waiting to turn onto the motorway. We were there for quite some time actually, which was surprising. Just watch our speed. Not quite sure why that goes from 30 to 60 and then back down to 30, but never mind. We're pulling our way in for a final load of the episode before we find another load for Sheffield for the next episode. We're heading away from the traffic, thankfully. Here we go. Around we go. Okay, looks like we're just up ahead here. But at least we're finding plenty of places as well. That's another thing we need to start thinking about is, as I say, look for the agencies, look for the dealerships. I don't know whether I'm going to have a full fleet of Volvos or whether I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do. If you'd like your opinion on that to be heard, then leave it in the comment section and we'll check them out for one of the later episodes and see whether or not we do come to a decision, whether or not I do. That leaned a little bit there. We got it sorted. Whether I do one full lot or whether I do different vehicles, it's just I'm not a huge fan of like the Renaults myself. Okay. Right, now a trick here is to always do it on your good side, which is the side you can see the most, which in a UK truck is the right hand side. So we want to swing it right round like this. We want to come in on our right side. The reason why that is because you can actually look outside the window. think actually just a little easier than on the other side, because if you look on the mirror on the other side, I can't see anything at all. Which would be the case if we were trying to reverse that way as well. We struggle to see. Or at least that's the view I would get on this side. I'm just going to click the corner. That's fine. I think I actually just missed that. We'll just line it up, that's no problem. We'll bring our view back in. I think it actually does. I think they're quite wide doors actually then. But anyways, let's just make it nice and neat. Well, we don't have to be perfect, but as I said in one of the earlier manoeuvrings, I like it to be as perfect as we can get, because it just adds a little bit more to the fun of doing it. Because if you just whack it in, it's not, you know, it's not as pleasant. There we go, just touch it there. Or actually just more over to one side, but it's not a problem. Them doors are quite wide. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and steady. Boop, there we go. And we're in. And we're just going to apply the park brake there. We're going to drop the trailer. Let's see what we can get out of it. Excellent. Do we get another? No, we don't get another level just yet. Have we got a job from here going to Sheffield? We do not. So I'm actually going to head to our external. So we don't have anything. Freight market. That's what it looks like. So we're not getting anything out of here. So let's just job market, freight market. There we go. Manchester to. We want the Manchester jobs. Let's just. There we go. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing going to Sheffield, so we may actually take one of these jobs instead. What have we got here? Oh, that'll take us across. So we'll probably take that job. Yeah, so that's the job we're going to take just there on the next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's a bit longer one. I'm feeling like we should just do a bit more work in each episode. As I said, there will be some streaming going on at some stage, so some of these will be kind of extended, as in like, you know, we'll have a bit more money as we come back to them. I will try and bring the streams onto the YouTube so you guys can see what we've done. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. Make sure you leave comments in the comment section if you haven't already done so, and if you've enjoyed it, then hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already done so as well, hit that subscribe button. Well, until next time, everybody, take care for now. Bye bye.